Namaste everyone. Welcome to my channel Abundant Love. So today I'm back with a quick pick a card tarot reading, and today's topic is about the blessings that you are going to receiving due to the upcoming full moon that is happening on October 9th. I guess it like the date varies depending on your geographical location. So as usual, I have three options. This heart-shaped angelite crystal is for option 1 viewers. This butterfly is for option 2 viewers. And this fruit mini bottle is for option 3 viewers. Now you can choose any one or more than one option based on what resonates very strongly with you. But once you've made your choice, you need not see the entire video. You can go to the video description or to the pinned comment. Next to each option, you will see a timestamp. For example, if you choose the option 3 or the fruit mini bottle, you can click on the timestamp next to option 3 and your reading will start from there. Okay, now before I start, I'll say my usual prayers. You can use this time to make your choice. Dear gods, goddesses, angels, spirit guides, ascended masters, and all the powerful light workers of the universe, please put me and the viewers of this video inside your protection bubble. Through this video, please help the viewers receive the messages they need to hear, the blessings that they will be receiving through this upcoming full moon on October 9th. Thank you so much for everything that you do for us. Lots and lots of love. Okay, we are ready to start. I'll keep this other two options aside so that we can start with option 1. Okay, hope it won't fall. Usually this crystal keeps falling. Welcome to your reading, my dear option 1 viewers who chose this beautiful blue angelite crystal. Okay, so let me keep this aside and let us see what are the blessings that you'll be receiving in this upcoming full moon that is happening on the October 9th. So from the Moonology deck, I'll take two cards, and remember, whatever card we take, we get in this reading, we'll consider the blessing aspect of that card, okay? Because I've specifically requested your spirit guides to send messages of upcoming blessings. Thank you, Divine. One more card, please. From the Moonology deck, what is the blessing that option 1 viewers are receiving through this upcoming full moon energy? Thank you. Next, from our Angel Answers deck also, we'll take two cards. Dear angels, what are the specific blessings that my dear option 1 viewers are receiving through this upcoming full moon? Thank you, Divine. One more card, please. Blessings. Thank you. Next, from the Keepers of the Light deck, I'll take one card to see what is one blessing that you are receiving regarding to your inner self. Okay, now that we have all your cards, let's see. Okay. Okay. So sorry guys, I get lost whenever I see the cards. So one blessing that you are receiving is balance, spirituality, and practicality. And to be honest, the message that I am receiving from this card is there's an overall balance that is being restored by this full moon energy in your life. In the recent past, maybe something went out of balance. It can be different for each one of you, um, especially for people pursuing spirituality. You were either like the world does not, the material world does not interest me anymore. All I want to do is sit in meditations, go to retreats, stay in silence. But your guides are like, it's not the right time yet for you to do that because you actually got this specific card, not the right time. Again, if you have watched my weekly energy update for this week that just started, uh, I think this card came in that reading as well. It is not the right time for some of you, okay? But that does not mean that you are losing something or you are failing at something. This message is coming across very strongly. And the reason it's not the right time is because certain aspect of your life was not in balance, okay? So if you suddenly get the reward, you won't be able to handle it properly. It'll probably make you feel good for a couple of days and then you're back to square one. But your spirit guides do not want that. They want you to, get the reward and use it like a stepping stone to grow even more, to go even higher, okay? And that's why they're saying, like, use this full moon energy to bring back balance into your life, especially if you were going deep into spirituality, or if you were trying to do some spiritual practices but your mind always gets in the way because it's too analytical. They're saying there's a balance required, okay? But mostly I'm getting it's some kind of balance for all of you. It may not be specifically spirituality and practicality. It may also be balance of the divine masculine and the divine feminine, okay? Some of you had like too much divine masculine, which is like action, action, action. Okay, but when you take too much action, sometimes your body gets tired. When you take too much action without proper planning, then more mistakes tend to happen. Okay, so since we are still going through that divine goddess period, divine feminine period, or the Devi Paksh that is celebrated all over India, I think some of you are getting that divine feminine aspect back into your personality, and you are uh, realizing that, okay, planning is important too, or nurturing, nourishing, whether it's yourself, your body, your mind, or your co-workers or people who you are leading. Okay, it's equally important to nourish them as well as inspire them to action. Okay, so this is definitely a very strong blessing that is coming towards you, and your guides are encouraging you to utilize this full moon energy. Okay, you can do a full moon ritual with just placing an intention that everything in my life that is out of balance and hindering my spiritual growth, I allow that to come back into balance like that. And then there's a second card that says, nothing will come of this situation. Okay. So remember, this is a blessing reading we are doing. So this is an extremely positive card in case you guys were afraid of something. You were, maybe some of you are fearing some negative consequence, and your guides are coming in and saying that, yeah, we know that you are afraid of this going in the negative direction, or maybe you did a mistake, small slip up in the work, because we just came out of the Mercury retrograde period, right? So Mercury is a communication uh, planet. It influences our communication heavily. So maybe you got into a tiff with your coworkers or with your boss, or maybe at home there was like a war of words, and you are like, I don't know how to fix this. Your guys are coming in and saying, don't worry, we got this. Nothing will come of the situation means nothing bad will come of the situation. Okay, and then the blessing is, remember, you also had not the right time. Okay, so something you really wanted did not happen because it wasn't the right time, but that does not mean it's a complete waste or it's a complete loss or it's not even a complete failure, because within the next few weeks it will be the right time. within the next few weeks, you will definitely see some progress or definitely receive some incentive, some reward. Okay, it's different for each one of you, but whether it's in your work situation, finances, relationships, health, whatever it is that you can think of, within the next few weeks, there's a definite improvement because this full moon energy is restoring balance in your life, is relaxing your mind a little bit by showing you that even if things go wrong in the beginning, doesn't necessarily mean that it'll keep aggravating and become very negative. No, it can be diffused even after it has started on a wrong foot. Okay, sometimes things start on a wrong foot, but it still can be diffused and you still can move forward, make progress. Okay, and whatever did not happen wasn't the right time. That's why your spirit guides didn't let it happen. And as difficult as it is to believe that, it is actually a blessing because when it happens at the right time, you will receive much more than you imagined. And finally, you have from the Keepers of the Light, Mary Magdalene, Teacher Awakens. And it says, you have something important to share. Follow the inner call. Don't let anything stop you. Okay. So, most of you guys seem like very deeply connected to your spirit. That does not necessarily mean that you are only talking about yoga and meditation. Okay, it can also be you are in a field, or you can be in any field, but you are connected to the creative aspect of it, right? Like some people are mostly keeping accounts, keeping tabs, but most of you I'm seeing are not like that. Whatever field you're connected to, um, you are connected to that creative aspect, and there's a lot of wisdom that you have that if you share with people, many people will benefit. Okay, but somehow maybe you are an introvert, or you are shy, or you are skeptical about people's judgment towards you. Remember, Mary Magdalene was judged by a lot of people. Okay, but still she happened to be a great teacher. So, again, I don't know a lot about her life. Apologies for that. And feel free to write that in the comment, okay, about her significance. But from what I have heard, that some people judged her too in those times. So you may feel judged and all, but your guides are coming in and saying that no, don't hide the inner teacher, because uh, it is really not only about you, it's about so many other people who are waiting for you to come out of your shell and share this knowledge. Okay, what is obvious for you is probably very difficult to grasp for many others. So definitely this full moon for is like very auspicious time for a spiritual upgrade. So whoever are watching this option, if you are into spiritual practices, please be consistent. You can even ramp up your practice a little more around this full moon time. For others of you, if you are passionately connected to something, this is also a good time to keep doing it without thinking whether you are getting the rewards or not, because the blessing is that it will happen in the right time, and the right time is not very far away. It is within the next few weeks. Use this full moon energy to place your intention and to place a very solid foundation for that. And the other blessing is, if there was something negative consequence that you were fearing that will not happen, your guides have taken care of it. Okay, so that's all I have for you today, my dear option one viewers. If this reading resonated, you know what to do. Please hit the like button. Please leave a comment. Please share this video on your social media with your friends. I will see you again in my next reading. Till then, stay blessed. Lots and lots of love. Bye bye. Let me put these cards back. Move on. Welcome to your reading, my dear option 2 viewers who chose this purple butterfly with a golden yellow center. Let us see what are the blessings that you are attracting towards yourself during this upcoming full moon on October 9th. I'll take two cards from the Moonology deck. Dear Spirit Guides, what are the full moon blessings for my dear option 2 viewers? One more card, please. One more blessing for my option 2 viewers. Thank you. Next, we'll see from the Angel Answers Oracle deck. Remember, whatever we get today, we'll interpret the blessing part of this reading because I just love to hear about blessings. No, I'm kidding. I really felt like some of us went through some turmoil during this Mercury retrograde. And now that it has ended, I'm feeling some blessings are on their way. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Divine. One more card, please, for my dear option 2 viewers. Oh, wow. Thank you. I don't know why I said, oh, wow. I just suddenly felt something special, but I don't know what that is. We'll see. Then I'll take from the Keepers of the Light. I'll take one card. Like, what is like this one specific major blessing this full moon is bringing, for your inner self? Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you, Divine. Let us dive into your reading option 2. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I felt something like really forceful while drawing the card. And now I know why. Okay. Because, like I said, like during the Mercury retrograde, and there were some other things going on also. I think there was another planet in retrograde. And some of you were facing sudden situations which were rough, sudden communications which were unexpected, which were difficult. And those situations are still causing probably either fear or anxiety. But the great news is that is intentional, okay? And your spirit guides are with you every step of the way. And you might feel like a little force, like I was feeling that, "Ah, no, I don't want to go in there." But you find yourself with no option other than to walk that path. And the blessing here is you are overcoming so many of your fears. Like after this full moon, these fears will be 99% gone. And I'm saying 99% because our mind sometimes brings things back even when we overcome it. But for most of you, you have Kalima, okay, Kalima with you. And actually, the next new moon, following this new moon, is when Kalima is worshipped all over India. So I'm not surprised. Her energy is coming in so strongly in this reading. And this card talks about facing fear. And I'll read the message here. Major spiritual changes are unfolding. This is your chance to soar, to fly, to rise high. Okay, so you are just not facing these fears that, okay, I face the fear of, I don't know, waking up early. Okay, I did it and it's done. It's not just being done with that. It's like taking you to a level where you are ready for receiving tremendous success. Like this card says, this is your chance to soar. You are just not ticking off boxes on your list that, okay, I overcome fear of waking up earlier. I overcome fear of sleeping in the dark. I overcame fear of cockroaches. No, 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 no. It's not just overcoming these things one by one. It's like overcoming something and rising higher. Like, you guys know, right, about the spring? The more force you put on it to push it down, the higher it goes up. Same with an arrow. The, more backwards you pull it, the farther the arrow goes, like the bow and arrow thing. Okay. Um, so you get what I'm saying, right? That you are facing fears, which nobody's fond of. Okay. None of us want to face our fears. This is the reason that they are termed as fears. But on the other side of, specifically for you, my dear option two viewer, the other side is tremendous success, where you are doing phenomenally well in all aspects of your life. So I'm personally feeling this period from the next full moon to the new moon, like from October 9th to, I'll have to check, like the worship of Kalima is like the new moon following this full moon. It happens around like late October or November. So I'll have to check the date. And definitely the Divine Mother in all her glory is standing by you, helping you face these situations, have these experiences so that you come out fearless and you can then just, you know, grow in leaps and bounds, which is awesome. Okay, bring love into the situation. So if there was some hostile situation that you were really dreading, there will be love. After this full moon, you will see that all the parties involved in the situation are feeling more benign. If it's not a people situation, like I said, it will be different for each one of you. For some of you, it involves other people, and there will be people will, be more sensitive towards each other, and there will be love in that situation. And for others, I'm seeing like it does not involve any other people. It's just you judging yourself too much, okay? So, in that case, also, you will feel a lot of self love, okay? And this full moon, again, you can do a ritual and place an intention that I release everything that does not, that stops me from loving myself and loving others. This is an intention you can place in the full moon. You can light a candle, write it on a paper, and then burn it in the candle and just release it in the universe, your intention, okay? Because this is definitely a blessing that is coming into your life, is a lot of love, because all these fears that you have is connected to a lack of self-love, okay? And that's why they were appearing and reappearing in a loop in different forms, okay? But now love is like pouring into all aspects of your life, okay? And that will give you the strength to face all these fears, which is awesome. The next blessing is you are very, very close to achieving your goal. It can be a particular goal that you have in mind. I don't know, a promotion, success in a project, getting results about something, something related to your kids, something about your improvement in your health condition, whatever it is, you're very close to achieving this goal. Okay. For one or two of you who are like, I don't have any goal in mind, it's like you are very close to ending one cycle. Okay. And sometimes cycles end and we move on to the next cycle. Sometimes when cycles end, we receive some rewards. Okay, so for you, option two viewers, I'm seeing that. For some of you, your guides like really want to applaud you for your grit, for your perseverance. And yes, whatever it is, something is ending, and it is ending with a bang, with rewards, with success, with you soaring really, really high. You've also got to know. Okay. And this is the card, I think, because I remember, you can go back in the video and you will see when I was shuffling this angel cards, that is when I felt this strong force, and, and I think it was the snow card, because some of you guys were like, if this thing doesn't happen, that means I'm not good, or that means I don't have a chance of greater happiness in life. If this didn't happen, that means I would have to settle with whatever I have. And your guys are coming in and saying no. And you will see now why the no is a blessing. There is something better. Okay? Like I said in the beginning, you are not facing these fears like a regular, military drill or something. No, because there is a reason. Your guys want you to win. They do not want you to settle for something just like that. So they are saying, we know that you think your capacity is this much, and that's why you are like so desperate to make this happen. But we are like, no, because we know your capacity is here. Okay, it's out of the screen. So there is something better, and it is waiting for you. Nobody can take it away from you. This full moon, the blessing is, you are closing one cycle, one chapter, and you are closing it by being very, very brave, by facing a lot of fears, by bringing a lot of love. You are disarming all fears by pouring in love. Okay? And once you do that, you see that there are a lot of rewards. And whatever you did not get, whatever felt like a loss before, was actually a win, because there is something way better than you ever imagined. Okay? So I think it's a great full moon. Like I said, from the full moon to the next new moon, it's a great period for you guys. Just keep loving, keep working, and just remember, there's always something better. Whatever didn't work out is probably for your good. Okay, and Kalima is definitely there with you. You can ask for her help whenever you feel very scared, or whenever, if there's a particular person bothering you, trying to dominate over you, you can just mentally call in her, because she's like a fiercely protective mother. She has that mama bear energy. Okay, so you can call on her, and she will definitely 100% protect you and help you rise above that situation. Okay, so that's all I have for you today, my dear option two viewers. If this reading resonated, please hit the like button, please leave a comment, please share this video on your social media with your friends, and I will see you again in my next reading. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I will see you again in my next reading. Till then, stay blessed. Lots and lots of love. Bye bye. Awesome. Awesome energy. Okay. Let me put this back before I can move on to the next option. Welcome to your reading, my dear option 3 viewers who chose this cute fruit mini bottle. Let us keep this aside and let us now see what are the blessings you are receiving during the upcoming full moon that's happening on October 9th. I think it's October 9th. It may be a day earlier or later, depending on where you are located. So from the Moonology deck, we are taking 2 cards. Dear Spirit Guides, what are the blessings that my option 3 viewers are receiving? Thank you, Divine. One more card, please, for my dear option 3 viewers. Okay. Why are they all over the place? Thank you. Thank you, Divine. Okay. Next from the Angel Answers Oracle deck. I'll take two more cards. Dear angels, what are the specific blessings that this full moon on October 9th is bringing towards my dear option 3 viewers? Thank you. Thank you, angels. I think I'll take three cards because all three of them wanted to come out. And remember, this is a blessing reading. So every card will interpret the blessing aspect of the card. From the Keepers of the Light deck, I'll take one card. And okay, what is like this one huge blessing your inner self is receiving? Thank you, Divine. Let us dive into your reading. Option 3, viewers. Nice, nice, nice. Lots going on. Lots of blessing, lots of fire. Okay. So it's not like you're sitting and eating popcorn and the blessing is happening. No, certainly not. So meditate, okay? Meditate and also ground yourself, okay? Because there's going to be a lot of action. Maybe it's already happening. Um, but it's like a good thing, even if you're feeling worked up with all the action and everything that's happening around you. Too much fire maybe in your thoughts, in the way you are communicating, but it's a good thing. Okay. First of all, your hard work is paying off. Some of you are like, it's time I get my due. Okay. Some of you probably are too nice and you guys are like, I'm happy with whatever I had. Yeah, I worked too hard maybe, but I'm happy. But you guys are like, no, we want you to get everything that you deserve because they can clearly see how hard you have worked on yourself, on, other aspects around you. Sometimes it's dealing with people, sometimes dealing with situations. Uh, you have really, like, whatever curveballs have been thrown at you, you have dealt it with a lot of grace and you have dealt it with hard work. You are like, okay, this didn't work out. So what? I'll work on plan B even harder. Plan B didn't work out. So what? I'll work on plan C even harder. Like that. That was your attitude. And hats off to that, guys. It's awesome. Awesome. It's like never say die attitude. And that is paying off. Okay. And like I said, there's a fiery climax approaching. Again, nothing to worry here because remember, this is a blessing. So, something I'm getting that was stagnant or that was undecided, okay, um, that there a decision will happen. Okay, if you were feeling, or if someone was stuck in something and that was bothering you, like it can be a children, it can be a parent. Okay, I'm getting that. That will be resolved, and it'll probably happen very suddenly, and you guys will have to rush hither and thither and all that. But it's a good thing, it's a good rush, because everything will work in your favor. Okay, so if between this full moon and the next new moon, there might be a lot of activity, a lot of action happening. This is what I keep seeing. Okay, that lots of activity, flurry of activities, but it's a good thing because everything will happen. There will probably be many minute details that need to be taken care of, many nitty gritties, but I'm seeing your guys will help you in all that and you will manage everything. So even if it's a fiery climax, it's actually coming with a lot of rewards and like already seen that whatever hard work you have done in the past 5 years, 10 years for some of you, that is now being paid off. Okay. So definitely huge, huge blessings. Okay. Now remember, I got three cards. So the first advice card I'll show you is let go. And I'm seeing this letting go is a blessing that has already happened or in the process. Like this full moon will infuse this energy of being detached from everything. You'll be like, okay, I have worked so hard and I have seen it all, or I've seen most of it, that sometimes life is unfair, sometimes we get unexpected gifts, and it's okay. There's no point in pondering over it again and again. And there will be a let go attitude in you happening very organically. And that is a huge blessing because one thing that is coming as an outcome is romance, okay? Because you are not so serious about it anymore in a good way. Like you're not connected to your ego, like, oh, I must come across like this particular personality. You are not, uh, uh, you don't care about that anymore, that how you look to other people, and there will be romance, okay? For all single people watching this reading who are wondering that why do I not get it right, this full moon energy will actually help you become very carefree. And that's why, others, potential suitors, potential partners will find that very attractive because you are so confident and so at peace with yourself. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. Like they will see that you are a hardworking person, but at the same time you are okay if things do not go your way, and that others will find very attractive in you. Okay, so there's definitely romance happening. For others who are already in a partnership or in a marriage, there is this new wave of romantic energy being infused in your relationship, and you guys are going to have a great time. Okay, um, like whenever you are watching this for the next 15 days or so, you will have a beautiful romantic time with your partner. And like I said, for singles it will be like many people actually, I'm seeing more than one person might feel attracted towards you because of this beautiful personality that you have right now, that you work hard, you get rewards, but you are not very attached to anything. You let go of any deep rooted, attachments or desperate. There's no desperation around you, and that is hugely attractive. Oh, did I not show the romance card? So this is the romance card. I thought I showed the romance card. So this is the abundance card. Okay. So I thought I showed the romance card when I showed the abundance, and I kept talking about romance. But the other blessing is abundance. Okay. So, like I said, it's a tremendous positive period that is starting with this full moon for you guys. Okay, and you will have abundance, you will have romance, and it can be, switched. Like where you think you are going for abundance, you will suddenly find romance, like at a workplace, or I don't know, at a work fair. Or it can be the other way also, where you're going for romance. Maybe the romantic partnership won't click, but you will be suddenly like, wow, this guy does great things at work. Maybe I can uh, be a professional partner with that person, like that. And it can be both. Okay, so definitely huge blessings waiting for you guys. But the major thing, these blessings are coming towards you because you've finally developed an attitude of letting go. Okay, whatever happens, you are just going with the flow and not clinging on to anything. And finally, from the keepers of light deck, you have Odin, or psychic insight. Okay, so this is another blessing where your intuition is growing really strong. The message says your third eye is open. See the truth for what it is, follow your intuition. Okay, like I'm saying, since I think this letting go card is so important here, because that is the only thing that was keeping you apart from, success, growth, abundance, love. Now that you have let go and you are totally in a relaxed attitude, at peace with yourself, your third eye is now getting activated. You just know what is the right thing to do. And definitely, your spirit guides are helping you. Your hard work is paying off. There might be some fiery climax approaching towards you, but everything, a seemingly good situation or a seemingly bad situation, it doesn't matter. Everything that is happening in the next 15 to 21 days from whenever you're watching this video, it's happening because the universe wants to bring this huge blessings towards you, blessings of romance, blessings of abundance, blessings of finally getting acknowledged for all the hard work that you have done so far, and definitely the blessing of having your third eye activated where your intuition is like on point. Okay, so that's all I have for you today, my dear option 3 viewers. If this reading resonated, please hit the like button, please leave a comment, please share this video on your social media with your friends, and please subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. I will see you again in my next reading. Till then, stay blessed. Lots and lots of love. Bye bye.